My name is Julien. I'm 22 years old. I'm French, and I enrolled in the EIA Master this year, International Master in Business Management, and I'm glad to be here. Before coming to the EIA, I was in a two-year technical diploma called the BTS in French. It's a technical diploma in international trade, which was really interesting. After this, I wanted to get some work experience, so I managed to take a year off. And I worked for 6 months, two periods of 6 months in different companies, one in France Telecom, another one in a recruiting agency that gave me a little feedback on what I wanted to do really after. And I figured that I really wanted to be a manager and I needed the tools to be a manager. So I decided to enroll back in the university, and that's the reason why I decided to enroll in the Master 1 of Master in Business Management. And I really think that it will provide the best tools for me to increase my knowledge and foment my envy to become better as a person and as a worker. The good thing about the EAE is that when you make the arbitrage between the grandes écoles in French, the high business schools, and the public schools, usually there's a big debate about which one is the best. I really figured that paying 8,000 euros for a famous business school was not as worth as coming to the EAE, because they allocate the same resources as for the students in the business school here. So we get the same degree of knowledge, we get excellent professors that usually teach in business schools. And so for this reason, I think the EAE is really amazing. And more than that, we have also access to a lot of exchanges programs. For example, we can go to 80 different universities in the United States, 9 in Canada, there's 1 in Japan, and a lot of different programs in Europe with the Erasmus program, which is really competitive. And I really think that compared to the business school students, we will be much more competitive, and even if not much more, we will be as much competitive as they are. This master is definitely by far one of the best I've ever heard about and I've ever been enrolled in. I think that compared to the other masters, this one is really comprehensive. It takes a lot of different subjects, from organizational behavior to strategic management, with finance inside, management accounting. It gives a broad view about how to be a manager, how to think like with the mind of a manager, how to behave like a manager, and how to finance how to manager, like a manager would finance an endeavor, for example. And I think it's really interesting because what we need to do in our current world right now, we need to have all these skills to build really reputation. I think that this master really gives you all the necessary tools to improve your well-being, to improve how you can manage an organization the most efficiently possible. And that's one of the reasons probably I decided to enroll in this particular one, because it doesn't just give you a specific qualification. It gives you a very wide array of topics that you can learn and improve your person about. The good thing also about the International Master in Business Management is that it's not just it's not what they call it. It's really international. We have a majority of international people, and we also have a few French students. So the harmony inside is really amazing. Why is that? Because the French students really support and back the international students, help them in their everyday life. We get out together, we act as a group. There's no individuality in this master. We are really tied as a group of people, of friends, and we are building our network here. And the great thing also about having this international perspective is that we manage to see different cultures. We have all these great people coming from Europe, coming from Asia, the United States, South America, and it's really great because we get to see a little overview about each country, about each continent, and we learn to be like a sponge, to like retain all the information, to retain all this culture and change and become better with this. And most of all, we enjoy as being French students to help people, especially international students, to get used to the Parisian life, which can be pretty difficult sometimes, because French people are not very like they do not speak English very well. But sometimes it's good to know that you have friends that care about you and that can help you in your everyday life. And that's what French students here are for, I think. Also, one good thing about the EAE are the extra activities that we have. We have what we call here the BDE, the Bureau des étudiants, literally the student office, which organizes quite often big parties and ski trips, during January in France. And it's really great because you don't have to worry about anything if you are willing to get your study, but at the same time enjoy your student life. You will in Paris, and especially in Yale. Why is that? Because even if you're working hard, usually on the weekends and usually also during the weekdays when you don't have class, we're located here in I think it's about 20 minutes away from the center of Paris. You take the metro, you're in the heart of Paris. You can enjoy the Parisian life at night, which is of course the best city in the world. And what's also great about it is that when we're doing all these extra activities, we get to see what people do, and then we learn. For example, I do guitar, and I've met some people that made piano, and we are just like cooperating on this, and we see each other, we learn from each other, and more than that, also more than partying, we get a little time for sports. And of course, we even have the facilities for sports on the other side of the university, which is very good. So you don't have to worry about anything. If you're coming to this master, you will really enjoy yourself. You will work hard, but enjoy yourself as hard as you work. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I really advise you on coming. We are waiting for you. Please come. This is a great master, and you will never regret it. You're going to enjoy a year in Paris that you will have never thought about as it's going to be as good as you think. So please come, and see you next time. Bye-bye.